Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be solving out a question from the second chapter of the engineering mechanics by Meriam, and we have the steel H-beam that is being designed as a column to support the two vertical forces that we can see in the question, 100 kips and 150 kips. I'm going to explain about the unit. Replace these force by a single force or single equivalent force along the vertical center line of the column and the couple M. So the center line of this beam, we know it's this point. We can call that point O since it's our origin here. And at the end of the question, we're need to find the force and a couple, or basically the force couple system. And for doing that, for finding the force part of the force couple system, we basically need to find the sum of all the forces that we have in this question. So we have two forces in here that are both along z-axis, which is why the question is asking us to find that along the vertical center line, which is our z-axis. So basically we have two forces that are going downward. One of them is 100 kips, the other one is 150 kips, and that's going to be basically the magnitude of the force is going to be 250 kips. And kips is another unit for the force, and 1 kip is equal to 1,000 pounds. So that's the force part of this question where we needed to find the force, and in the B part, or in the second part of the question, we need to find a couple. And since we are in 3D, we're going to end up with moment about each of these three axes that we have. Let's start with the moment about X. So our moment would be at the end about O is going to have X component, have Y component, and Z component K. So let's start with the mx, which is basically sum of all moment about x-axis. Looking at this, we have this 100 force that is exactly applying on the x-axis, so it won't make any moment, but we have the moment of the 150 kips. And for figuring out the direction, we have a sign convention that counterclockwise is always positive. And for doing these things, and like the way we're going to figure out the direction of the moment in 3D, so obviously one way is just to go with the cross product of R and F, and since we have two forces in here, we can do for each and add the two together, but we're going to use the shortcut that we have. So for finding the direction, you need to put or put yourself in the shoes of this little guy for each of the axes. So if you look at the x-axis, we can see that this moment is going to be in this direction, around x-axis. So the moment from the point of view of this guy is clockwise, so we need a negative sign in here. And basically we have force times the distance. The force is 150 kips. The distance would be the distance of this to the x-axis, which is 3 inches, so negative 450. The force is kips, and the distance is based on inch. That's going to be our mx. Let's move on to my. So we need to find sum of all moments about y-axis. So if you look at y, we're going to do the same thing. Now you have to put yourself in a point of view of this little guy. And if you look at this one, we see that the moment of this one from the point of view of that guy is going to be a clockwise moment. So if you look at from this side to the force, we can see it's a clockwise. So negative 100 times the distance that we have for here, which is what we have in here. Let me clean up the figure. So it's basically 6 inches. So that's the moment of 150. We also have the moment of, let's clean up this. We also have the moment of the 150, which is going to be in this direction. So if you look at from the point of view of this guy again, this time the moment is going to be counterclockwise. So if you look at it from this side is clockwise, from the other side is going to be counterclockwise. So positive. Again, we have a sign convention for moment. Counterclockwise is always positive. So plus the force is 150 and the distance is basically this distance in here. Again, that's also 6. So we can factor 6 in here. So 150 minus 100, which is going to be 300 kips inch. And the last one is the moment about Z. We can see the two forces that we have in here are parallel to Z axis, which means they cannot make any moment about the Z axis. So nothing for MZ. So this is going to be actually 0. And if you want to find our moment at the end of this question, we end up at 450 I. We ended up with 300 J, and the unit kips inch. And yeah, that's going to be the final answer for this question. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. See you in the next video. Have a good one.